Hello and welcome to this new episode of the Alex Show TV. This is episode 368 from October the 28th of the year 2024. Today is a Monday, and today's show is going to be a very short one. But again, these kind of episodes that I like on a very important topic: are we eternal beings? This is the questions. This is one of the important questions we ask all the time. We ask if you have a religious approach, if you believe in religion, in any religion, you ask your God, or you ask the religion people in this reality, like for example a pastor or something like that, to explain this to you. And this is something we constantly seek. This is a question inside us, even through intuition. I believe even it's something intuitive, not something that we really think about, but it's something inside that is trying to get an answer. Are we eternal? Is that the end? Is there something before we are born? Is this our only lifetime? Is this it? And again, I don't have any answers for you. I don't have any way to prove this to you, but I'm very confident inside me, in my own truth, in my own story, in my own investigation of my life, of my true existence, of my eternal existence, that yes, the answer is we are eternal. But I do believe there's a story behind that. We have a stage. We're in a stage right now. If you're listening to me in this reality, that means you're in a stage same as me, that we're in the stage that we're having experiences. That's why I always say in this experience. That's also called in this lifetime, or in, for example, people that research past lifetimes, they call this experience you're having as Jeff, as Mary, as whatever, in my case as Alex, this stage of your eternal existence. I do believe we go through several stages of these kind of experiences, and then one important part is when we transcend the body. That I'm not talking about this physical death. We do transcend the body temporarily. When we die in this reality, we go to pure spirit state. Then usually you can reincarnate on planet Earth. You can reincarnate on another similar planet with a physical body. And then as you go through ascension, this very modern word, this very vogue word, this is word that right now is very popular, particularly around the New Age movement. When you ascend, is that you physically go into another dimension that has different characteristics. The experience is different from the experience on this reality. As you continue your ascension process, you are eventually going to get, again, these are labels. I don't put a lot of weight on those. Labels say that in the 7th to 8th dimension, we transcend the body. Body in the 7 becomes optional. In the end, in the 8th is totally transcended. You don't have a body anymore. And we go into pure spiritual experiences. We also go, it's very normal in this reality. There's nothing wrong. It's not something we should feel bad about. But in this reality, we're in the service to self. We are to service ourselves, to seek the benefit of ourselves. And in higher dimension realities, we will transcend that and will naturally go into the service to others. And as we go into spiritual realities, now maybe it's going to start making sense. As you go into service to others, then you become what people here refer as guides, as angels, as these spirits. We contact other people in lower realities, in physical realities, to bring our assistance and help. Okay, we cannot go and fix others because they are never going to evolve. They're never going to get where they need to get if we fix others' lives. We will get to a point that as our guides in this existence, as our angels, as our guide group, your soul group, referred to in many names, we're going to get assistance so we can also be on our way. And finally, when we are done with those kind of experiences, then is the last and eternal experience. That's why we're eternal beings that will go into the unity consciousness, will go into the everything, to the oneness, and go back. And as I see it, like we're part of a puzzle. And if you want to think of a trillion-piece puzzle, a trillion-piece puzzle, it doesn't matter. You are a piece of the puzzle. You live for your experiences. You go through your physical experiences. We have been through so much, trust me on that one, and we still have our ways to go in these type of experiences. Then we're going to have our purely spiritual, bodiless experiences. And then eventually we're going to go back to creation. We're going to go back to the puzzle. Just think of the piece that goes and takes its place in the oneness, in the everything. And then you're going to be there for eternity as part of the unity consciousness. I do believe many of the guides, many of the figures that are revered here on earth, such as Jesus Christ, the Prophet Muhammad, the Master Buddha, and also I believe right there someone that there was not a religion that was created on his name, but it's the Sumerian beautiful poet Rumi. I believe those four figures, I'm very confident they're part of the unity consciousness one. They are serving the everything. They have fulfilled their mission and they are going back to eternity and being part of the everything and the oneness. So I'm very, very confident we're eternal beings. This is not something I can prove to you. This is not something I intend to prove to you. This is something, I apologize, my throat for some reason got in trouble. This is something you have to figure out on your own, okay? This is something you need to feel inside you, and you're gonna feel it's true as you uncover it, as you uncover your own story, as you truly seek to discover who you truly are. As I say, and it's right there in the bottom left corner of every show, and it's kind of the mission statement of my channel, discover who you are. That was always the intention. The first show, episode 1, a long time ago, almost 3 years ago, was called You, and the intention of that is sharing the suggestion, because that's the only thing I can share, that you discover your own story, and you're going to be amazed, because the only way you're going to figure out, or you're going to be convinced we are eternal beings, is for you to uncover your own story. I don't see it different. This is not something you're going to find in a book. This is not something you're going to find in a movie, in a video, in a magazine, in a newspaper. This is not something a scientist is going to prove to you. There's no proof. The only proof is the one you're going to feel in your heart as you uncover your own story as an eternal being. So I hope you enjoyed this very short episode. There's a reason I did this topic at this time. I have kind of already touched this idea a few times in different ways, but it's because if everything's okay, I still haven't recorded it, but if everything's okay, I should have a very special guest on Friday's episode, and I'm going to suggest this topic because I know she is very fond of the idea that we're eternal beings. So I wanted to do this kind of pre-show for Friday's chat. I hope it happens. I'm kind of sharing something that hasn't happened yet. That there's life. Sometimes she could get busy, I could get busy, something could happen. But if it happens, Friday's episode is going to be a continuation of this topic. Are we eternal beings? I hope you enjoyed this short Monday episode. Have a great week. Everything's okay. I shall see you back on Friday with a chat. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Thank you for making it to this part of the video. This is my favorite part. This is where I suggest to you that you discover your true self. You are not what you have been groomed to believe. You are this incredible being without limits that has eternal life, amazing strength, infinite wisdom, and a big, beautiful heart. All your limits are always self-imposed. Your best version of this reality is inside you. Your only mission on this life is to become a beacon of love and to serve others. This version is ready to be discovered today. How do you discover your true self? The discovery process is a personal one. No one can do it for you. Dedicate 5 minutes a day to talk to the universe. Simply ask, who am I? Where do I come from? What is my purpose? You will start getting signs, breadcrumbs, and signals. You will notice how your notions about this reality start disappearing. No more hierarchies, no more competition, no more complaining, no more depending on others. Discovering your true self equals to real freedom. Your self-imposed limits will fall and you will be ready to understand this reality, but you must be patient to allow others to wake up at their time through their own free will. That will be really soon, you will see, and that will set up a new world. As you work towards your best version, you will notice how all emotions don't serve you anymore. Hate, fear, rage, pride, lust, envy, violence, justice, true violence, judgment of others, and other emotions will disappear from your mind and heart. You will understand those emotions serve only your egoic mind and are not you. Please try to be understanding of others that don't think or feel like you. Everyone has a process. No one is right or wrong. We're all just different. Don't be concerned about being right, ever. Don't allow pride preventing you from patching things up with family and friends. It is very important you enjoy this life with your loved ones. Put in the work to patch things up and leave it to others to decide. Thank you very much for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe. If you have any comments or suggestions, please use the comment section below. For private questions, conversations, and if you would like to appear on the show, please email me at hey@thealexshow.tv. Thank you again. Please don't forget to visit our website www.thealexshow.tv. By giving me your time, you honor me. Have a very, very, very nice day.